How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be on the team of the year and how to get prepared for it. So there's a few different ways you should get prepared for. I'm going to kind of try to tell you guys when you should start saving, and also, what you're going to probably need to trade in for team of the year cards. All right, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into the video right now. All right, so a few things to note about Team of the Year and when it's going to come out. So it's going to be 2 weeks. There's going to be a men's and a women's Team of the Year. Last year they did week 1 men's. I'm sure they'll do the same again. And it came out on January 6th, okay? So it's usually the first Friday of January. And where would that put us? If we put us to the first Friday of January this year, that would be January 5th. So a day early. It's going to be probably the same. But how much is it going to cost? What are you going to need for Team of the Year is a question. So it'll be very similar to NHL 23. They value the cards the same way, I'm pretty sure. So don't really see them changing much at all. So those are the Team of the Years from last year. You had McKinnon, McDavid, Matthews, Roman Josi, Makar, and Igor Shesterkin. So, I mean, it all just depends. Again, there's three centers. So it does not matter left wing, right wing. It could be just 3 centers straight up. So we'll see if that's the case again. But here are the sets, right? And now that's where it gets interesting. So you have your collectible sets. You have your actual Team of the Year sets. So the collectible sets, basically, guys, the value of a Team of the Year essentially is pretty much like fantasy. It's like their fantasy hockey cards, basically. Like, that's how expensive they value them, because like they're essentially viewed as like a 99 overall, because for the most part these guys will be getting 99 overalls, you got to think. So it's exchange Team of the Year event collectibles to acquire Team of the Year MSP. So you could trade in 35 Team of the Year collectibles for a random Team of the Year MSP, 1 of 2 random choice. So regardless, you're getting a good one here. I mean, yes, you can get Shesterkin, but you could also get another good player regardless here. This one was just you traded an NHL players pack. But another thing is, if you had their MSPs, or that's the game day card, sorry, yeah. So for McDavid straight up Team of the Year, you need to trade in 40 Team of the Year collectibles, all right? So kind of look at it like trading in the Hut 24 collectibles for a Team of the Year. That's kind of a good way to look at it. It'll be very similar value. Now, how much does that cost? Well, you'll probably see in this video. Again, values will be pretty much the same. I would be shocked if they weren't. So here they are. So you have McDavid, that's how much that costs. And then another big thing is, guys, if you have the X Factor versions of their card, it will be discounted, all right? It will be discounted. So, for example, if you have McDavid X Factor, you must have them maxed out, though. Like, so whatever McDavid's overall is at the time. So at this time, it was 92 overall, so you have to trade in his 92 X Factor along with 22 Team of the Year collectibles. It's very, very much so discounted, though, so if you've been upgrading McDavid the whole time, I mean, it's going to be very, very nice and easy to do. So that's what you want to do at that point. And then if you look at the actual sets here, so these are just the cards. So the sets you can't see, but for the most part, guys, the sets, I'll show you what they're going to be like. Go to the sets here. They're going to be very similar to Stars of the Month, okay? Stars of the Month, very similar, and the reason why, like the actual collectible sets, I mean, exactly. I'm not saying, how much it's going to cost, right? So, for example, where are the Stars of the Month? So Stars of the Month sets right here, the collectible sets in November, October. So looking at November sets, it cost 100 collectibles for 92 Kucherov. So should be very similar, you would think, for Team of the Year. So 100, that is crazy, actually. 100 collectibles for Kucherov. So if you look at the collectible sets right here, you need to trade in. So to get 3, you need to trade in 85 pluses, right? So that could be the value of how much it costs for a Team of the Year. Will it be 100 collectibles? I don't know. But for the most part, it's not going to be power-ups. I can tell you that, guys. Don't make all these power-up collectibles expecting them to be useful for Team of the Year, because that wouldn't make sense. The Team of the Years are not power-up players unless they randomly decided to change that this year, which I highly doubt. But yes, I mean, I would say, guys, that for the most part, I mean, Team of the Year is very expensive. It's very expensive, but it's very worth it. So I would start saving Team of the Year for Team of the Year now, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because this event currently that's out right now, I don't think is very, very good. And unless the next event is unreal, okay, let's put it like this. This event is worth skipping. The next event, it'll probably be around 2 weeks because that'll take you to around that first Friday of January. So whatever that event is, honestly, I don't think it could be on the level of Team of the Year, because Team of the Year is the best event. Let's be real. I mean, those are the highest rated cards. They're big name players. They're all unreal abilities, unreal synergies. There's no reason to really, do all your collection away, right? I understand for team builders, that makes sense. But even so, guys, I feel like for the most part, it's worth to start saving for Team of the Year now. I really do. So make sure you guys start doing that. I think it's a very, very smart thing to do. And what overalls should you start saving? I mean, I would think 85 plus, really. I would just start holding on to as many of those as you can. We'll see if that's exactly, how it works when it comes to stars of the month, like collectible sets, if it'll be the same. But very similar to whatever fantasy was, right? That'll be a very, very, very good chance it'll be very similar, like the fantasy event. So we'll see if that's how it is again. But I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of Team of the Year. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, I understand that it can be a little bit frustrating to have to try to, trade all these collectibles in, but it is worth it, guys. It is very worth it. For the most part, guys, start saving up now as best as you can. Team of the Year, it'll come quicker than you think, and these cards are worth it. They are. No matter what, they are worth making because they're going to be some of the best cards in the game for a long time. There'll be a higher rated card than like the MSPs, for example. So we all expect 89 MSPs in January, but for Team of the Year, they'll be at least like 91, you would think, right? So we'll see if that's the case. But guys, Team of the Year, it's coming soon. I know it's a little bit early to make these videos maybe, but I think at this point it's smart to start getting a little bit ahead. So for me, my collection's looking pretty good here. I have about 500 players, I want to say. 554 players. And how many 85s do I have? That's the question. I have a decent amount. I'm sure I have 30, right? And that's only going to go up as more reward packs are opened by me. So I'm just trying to have as many 85s as possible. The only reason I'm gonna make another MSP probably before Team of the Year would probably be if there's a devil player that comes out. So for the most part, guys, is looking like just time to start saving. I think it's the smartest play. So let me know if you guys have any questions about Team of the Year. And I have a prediction video out for like who I think it's going to be the Team of the Year as well. You guys check that out. Made that probably, I think, last week at this point now. So check that out as well. And please, 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 any questions, guys, I'm down to help and down to answer. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you have not already. And follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek at 3 E's. And be sure to join my Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.